Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you had a good Tuesday in the markets, January 31st, last day of January. We're gonna look at some technical analysis, look at the SPY, see where it's going from here. GameStop, BBBY, MSGM on a frickin' tear today, 750%. A lot of the gamer stocks going crazy today. MGM. Phase. We did some options today, some futures, and I repositioned on different stuff with GME as well as BBY actually. So sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. Follow us on Twitter at HappyMoneyYT, as well as our Discord server. Link for those are in the description. Free to join, free to participate, and everything is free. So yeah, yesterday we kind of got a nice top. Sorry, 2 days ago, got a nice top on the SPY. I shorted the MESs, 7 of them up here at 408, and I've been just writing those down. Since I do have 7 of them, I could have scaled out some to get another entry, a better entry, but I didn't. I just held the 7 and actually ended up buying or shorting more. I shorted another one right here and then another one right here, and now SPY is ripping up more. Anyways, I will hold these tomorrow, depending on how much they're profitable. I'll either close them before FOMC, or I will hold through FOMC and maybe close on a big dip if we do get a big dip from that. Usually we get a big dip and a big rip, one way or the other. So if it goes up first and have a stop, it'll probably get stopped out. That is the one risk. If it goes down first, I could get a great exit. I did it last FOMC, and I was actually down 2,500 on the contract, and then it dipped enough that I went positive like 1,500. So it was a big swing. So we'll see. It's nicer this time because I am up quite a bit on it already. So that's my plan with that. Just TA wise, looks like we have rejected the top into high on that 408, but yeah, haven't crossed bearish on the MACD or anything like that. That is just purely resistance, and that is why I'm short. So it could be just consolidating now before it moves higher. Yesterday's candle was a bit bearish with that wick being a red candle also, but nothing too crazy as far as bearishness goes. Just a big resistance. So if we're trying to just open and close on resistances and supports, you're more or less trying to time the top and bottom. So it can be not as good of a play, but it worked out for me. So GME, we're hoping for T+2 action today from last Friday. Had the rally, options expired in the money. Market makers didn't hedge. You have to go to the open market and buy them. They have until today, technically tomorrow morning before market opens. So we could still see a move in after hours or pre-market. I'd like to see that, and I think it is possible. But besides that, the chart it's still bullish. We got bullish MACD here, green over the 9. A lot of it's probably weighing on the FOMC and the overall market. But if we don't get a big cycle type move, 100% or so, 150% even, like we've seen cyclically on GME, I'm gonna start to think this thing's maybe broken. I'm not sure. So that will kind of change my outlook and trading plan going forward. If it just trades like a normal stock, then I will treat it as such and trade it much differently. Anyways, yesterday I had covered calls I opened and I wasn't able to close them, so I closed those this morning. Typically you don't want to buy in the morning, it's more volatile. You want to sell options in the morning and buy when it's boring later in the day. But I did want to get out of them because I wasn't sure T+2 today, and so I did pop out of the calls this morning somewhere here, and then actually opened up more covered calls somewhere around, I don't even know where. Yeah, like here, open up more, and then we started to get volume picking up, and it started to break through VWAP, and market was squeezing then also. So I thought we were getting T+2, so I actually cut the losses on those covered calls I opened. It was a small loss. The gains I made from the covered calls the day prior made up for it. So in and out of covered calls today, and tomorrow if we don't have a big action before open, then I'll probably be opening up covered calls. Not to say we can't keep moving up, and it looks like we probably will. But the big move ups where covered calls are really annoying. There's a new high on SPY. Wow, 15 minutes left. I actually had another order, a short one up here. I canceled it, but that's probably fine. Yeah, the big move up where covered calls get annoying. I don't know. Maybe that's not coming anymore. Maybe we're just, since a split, maybe it's just it's over. It's just natural. I don't know. Doesn't make much sense, but yeah, still have all my shares and everything like that. So I probably won't keep all of them if we don't get the action today, tomorrow that I'm hoping for. But we'll see, because some are on margin, so I'd probably close those out. And then maybe do cover calls and the other ones, but this move right here, this bounce and consolidation, like this big range, to me, if we are repeating previous price action, which maybe we're not, we could be in this area right here. And if we are, then we'll see new lows. At least a retest that 15 and maybe down to like 12 or 10. And that would coincide with the market coming down significantly after FOMC, which I think it very possibly could. Or we could be even in kind of this range right here. Wait, no. A top. One of these tops actually look pretty similar. Maybe it's even this one. But yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. Or we could be in this range where we bounce out of the bottom, consolidate, and then rip higher. So, yeah, that's kind of where I see that it's up at this point. And if we don't have any move after this bounce consolidation, it looks like something prior on the chart. I'm gonna feel like GME's probably broken, and maybe the shorts have unwound enough, and it's not a problem for them anymore. That's kind of what I would just have to conclude, because the chart and its price action was, to me, the biggest indicator. So, long-winded. SPY new high. What do you know? BBBY came down quite a bit today. It was down like 8.5%, and then just barcoded flat. Really low volume. And last hour or so, volume started coming in, started ripping up to VWAP. The Hurricane Buildings on stream was saying Goldman Sachs increased their position by 600%, or someone increased their position by 600%. I don't know, but they do have their interest payments on their debt is due tomorrow. So I'd imagine there'd be volatility one way or the other on BBY after hours and or tomorrow. There's SPY 405. I thought I was gonna hit it all day and do this big dip, and then finally it just V's out of there. That's insane. I want to open up another short now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do it. So I'm just doing the micros. There. Okay, I opened up another short on it. And BBY moving up a little bit through VWAP. So anyways, let me show you the options plays that I did and open and closed. Covered calls, those are those ones. Oh, and then I bought a bunch of calls today on GME, thinking it was possibly T+2. A bit early on it. Look at that SPY squeeze. But I can't close them today because the account is below 25K because I'm using it for margin for my futures account. So I'm holding those till tomorrow, and I will probably dump them at open. I got, so cover calls. Oh, these are the long calls. I got 24 strike for February 10th, which is next Friday. Got a call debit spread on Laser, L-A-Z-R, 8.5, 650 call debit spread for, what is that? Feb 10? Yeah, another Feb 10. Chart looks good. I've got 4 of those. That's just a TA play. And then I got birds calls, kind of an arbitrage play. These are leaps. Well, not leaps. They're the farthest dated ones you can get. July. 250 strike calls for 5 cents. So the cheapest they'll ever be. And those contracts have fluctuated between 5 cents and 20 cents. So I got them for 5 cents. And with all these other stocks that are rallying, a lot of them have been penny stocks and very low trading price stocks. And a lot of catalysts have been reverse splits or NASDAQ compliance. So this one was a reverse split back here on MSGM. MGAM, this I think was maybe just in sympathy to that MSGM since it's also a gaming stock. However, this had NASDAQ compliance also. So penny stocks getting into compliance is becoming very bullish as of late. Birds, it's a different sector, but it is, wow, look at the SPY rip. 10 minutes of Fugazi going on. Holy smokes, it's actually filling that gap. I thought it maybe could, but I was like, no, I bet it'll stop here. It's filling that gap right now. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm getting close to my stop on here. Whoa. Okay, anyways, yeah, Birds is out of compliance because it's under $1. So if they do a reverse split or somehow get back in compliance, then that could be a catalyst. And so I'm just want to have position for that. And it's till July, so it's a good amount of time on these calls. Given $2.5 is way out of the money, so I'm not expecting that to be in the money. It's like 1,000% from where it is right now. This is more of just an arbitrage, I guess, type play. It's 5 cents, and if it gets a spike up 10-15% in the stock, these will easily be going for 10 cents. And if it keeps going, these could go for 20 cents, or the IB will basically come up on these, and they'll get more expensive. So that's that play on Birds. I actually get some BBY call debit spreads for February. I got 5-6 strike call debit spreads. IB is still really high on BBY, so I wanted spreads. This is just an anticipation of this news. If there is, oh, BBY is getting a pop out of it too. Wow. GME even got a little push. It's once that volatility picks up, they get pulled. BBY is definitely more impressive. But anyways, got these BBY calls in anticipation of the news potentially tomorrow or today after hours. I got a crappy fill on the market makers screwed me on that one, but 5-6 call debit spreads. I got 31 of these, so it limits my upside, but it also is cheaper and is less prone to theta decay because I have a short position on it too. So max gain on it's 2,800. That's if it's over $6 by expiration. If it goes to $10 in a couple days, then it'll be close to max gain. Basically how that works. Wow, that did actually fill that gap. Incredible. And then the futures. So here's the short MES I have. These are only up $640 now. These are up, as you can see, over $2,000 this morning. So this huge rally up today, and they're just there. But now I have 10 of them, and yeah, I'll have to adjust my stop limit. I put a stop limit basically right below my cost basis, so it's a short, so it'll be a small gain if it does stop me out. But I'm expecting to be able to hopefully close this for a large gain tomorrow, maybe 3,000, or I mean, if it just dumps, and maybe I'll just hold it because TA wise, and if he comes up with 50 basis points and he's pretty hawkish, market I think could definitely start dumping. So I'd like to capture a big move down to like new lows. So it'll take time. It'll take probably months, or at least a month. But a big 10-15% move on the SPY with $200,000 in margin is the kind of move I'm trying to capture basically with it. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what I got. Thanks guys for watching, and we'll see you on Discord. Peace out.